Hello and welcome. For some reason I have a hard time starting this video, so maybe that's gonna be an indication for next week. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. See, I can't speak, but I'm refusing to start again. So this is gonna be your week ahead pick a card reading. We're gonna check in what's gonna be the main energy. That's gonna be my newest deck, which is the Ceccoli, I hope that's how you say, Oracle, and two from my own 42 Oracle deck, which is going to show what energy is leaving and what's coming in. So it's going to be hopefully a relatively short and simple video. You have, as per usual, 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, which has this beautiful, I think glittery starfish. Pile number 2 has this really nice and cool stone, which, as you can see, it like has some sparkly effect. I don't know, I think I just found this one outside in the pile, so in the dirt or whatever. And this little shell, which the sun is shining directly on it, so you can't really see, but it's also beautiful. So time to choose, and then I'm gonna start with pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, if you chose this little starfish or just the pile number 1, then your energy for the week ahead is gonna be the 19 card, which we're gonna check. And it was some, if I remember correctly, something about strategy. No, it's management. Okay, so in this position, the upright, it means that you set a good example and inspire others to excellence. This card, I'm checking the guidebook because this is a new one. It means that you can, you're gonna be able to manage whatever is happening next week, which is always good. And it also means that you might be in, or you will be in a position where you have to let, that was the word I'm looking for, have to let other people, experience something for themselves, but you will see when someone is ready for it. But yeah, you will have a chance to lessen your load in the work area especially, so look out to see if other people might be able to, help you with your job, in a sense that they are now, especially if they work under you, they are now capable of, taking on some responsibilities. But that's a very good energy, I think. And contrast is going out, and the one coming in is wisdom. Interesting. So I think with contrast going out, it's gonna be how to say, it's gonna be, it's an energy where a situation or a relationship, I don't think it's romantic, but just a relationship, but maybe more so a situation, especially with this one. I think it's related to work. There might have been too big of a gap, but since wisdom is coming in, you will learn something that will help you see that. And I think that will, circle back to the management card, that maybe this wisdom that you're going to gain is learning that if you don't do everything for yourself, it doesn't mean it's not going to be done, and it's going to be done, incorrectly. But this seems like, a week where you will have more time to relax and more time to pay attention to yourself, which is always good. Yeah, so If you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope this is gonna be helpful. Please come back and tell me if this resonated, or you know, notice something like this happening in the next week. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, because that helps my channel and helps this message to find more people. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, weekend, or just, you know, whatever and whenever you're checking that day. And see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so pile number 2, if you chose this really interesting sparkly, I'm gonna put it here, sparkly stone, and this is your pile, and you have number 13. No, it's no, yeah, 13. For a second I thought that was 18, but no. Let's check what does the book say. We have isolation. Very interesting. So it's in the light position, so it doesn't have to be all or nothing, all solitude or all society. Let the right ones in. So you might have been, you know, too used to live on your own or be secluded, because we're living in the time we live in. And this card doesn't say to open up immediately, you know, and just go outside and meet with everybody. But it definitely says to be sure that you don't keep everyone outside, you know, you don't isolate yourself completely, because even though it's better to not meet people in person right now, at least I think that it is. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to mean you're completely just cut off from the world. We have internet, we have a lot of ways to reach out and talk to people, so do something, use technology to your advantage. And loneliness, wow, so interesting, loneliness is going out, I mean, and temporary is coming in. So you might feel, I don't think I need to talk to loneliness going on, because I just thought that and I love that happen. So temporary coming in means to me that whatever is coming in next week, it might feel it's going to be very important, and it will have a big impact on your life. You might feel that there's a choice you have to make, or someone will say something to you and you feel that that will have a long-term effect. But since temporary is coming in, it means that even though you feel like that, it's not going to be true. So if something might, you know, feel it's hurting really badly, try to think about that it just, you know, it's just for now. Things will change. That's definitely with that message. But it can also mean that the isolation situation is temporary as well. So maybe things will start looking up. I don't know. This is not that big of a, you know, energy, because it's a weekly reading. So maybe it's just you will find a way to remember that even though this temporary with the isolation is going on for months now, it's still temporary if we look at just, you know, how long we usually live and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's all your message. I hope this is useful and you can, you know, use it. Please like this video and consider subscribing, because that helps my channel actually, because even though I have 42 subscribers right now, which I really enjoy, because that's the name of my oracle card, and you know, that's the ultimate answer. The more people liking and subscribing, the more people I can reach, which would be just really cool and make me, you know, feel all warm and fuzzy and whatnot. So yeah, if you want to make me happy, please do that. But other than that, please look around on my channel. You can find pick a card readings, other kinds, like fun ones that I did in October, and more serious ones that I'm doing in this month. And more than anything, just have a lovely day. and see you later. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. If you chose this little shell, then this is gonna be your reading. Your main energy for the week, it's the 2, which is not getting distracted, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's distraction. And I like this deck because the walkthrough is gonna come in December, so you haven't been able to see it, but I talked about it in my initial first reaction walkthrough video, that I like this deck is really modern, because this talks about the distraction of social media when, you know, you just keep checking, especially now, Twitter and Instagram and whatever, and you know, there's just constant information coming in, and it can be just overwhelming. But since it's in the upright position, so to speak, in the light position, it means that there are beautiful and necessary ideas fluttering around you, trying to get your full attention. So try to tune out the noise and just hear what actually speaks to you. Because if maybe the good way to say it, check what's your reaction to whatever you're doing. If you're, you know, keep checking Twitter and it makes you feel really good because you read about people you like and you catch up with news about them, and that makes you happy and warm and whatever and fuzzy, then that is a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if you just feel upset and anxious and worried and, you know, all those negative things, after you do that, then maybe it's time to lessen the time you spend on that, because there are good things in social media as well. So I'm not saying, and I will never say, hopefully, because hopefully nothing will happen for me to say that, that it's just, you know, it's wrong and it's only hurt people. That's not true. Social media is a tool. It really depends on how we use it. You can use it to build relationships, connections, to reach out to people, or you can, you know, use it to downgrade yourself and just hurt yourself. So it is a choice, and you're the only one who can make it. But you have to start by realizing the feelings you get when you're on social media. And the energy is going out is the message, and what's coming in is imagination. So the message going out, it means to me in this one with that other, you know, card, that maybe you have missed some important things because you were distracted by whatever you're paying attention, and you might have felt, or you didn't even felt it. But yeah, it feels like a missed opportunity for something to find you, which is not the best thing, but you know, it happens. We are not always ready to hear some things, and maybe that was it, that you were just not ready. But imagination is coming in, which is a way of opening things up. So yeah, less social media, more creativity and more hobbies next week for you, for definitely. Or just, you know, reading. I don't know how many people are saying this, probably a lot, I hope. But yeah, reading is good for your imagination. So if you think you don't have imagination, that's just not true. Everybody has. We just, you know, work differently. At least I think everybody has it. Sometimes we just tell ourselves that our imagination is not as great as other people. But that's just, I think it's like practice, you know, like intuition. You can practice with pick cards and getting a deck for yourself and reading for yourself, and then your intuition is going to be better and better. And this the same goes with every sort of crafty, creative hobby or just skill that you can think about. Drawing, painting, even singing. You can improve your voice if you practice. Of course, you can't you know, just suddenly be an opera singer when you never had that, but you can still improve whatever you like doing it. And I think that's more important than anything, to do something that you enjoy. So yeah, that's your weekly reading, because you know, if you do those things and you open up yourself and you tune out the noise, you're not gonna miss a message next time when it's trying to find you. And there's a lesson in that. Okay, so this was your reading if you chose pile number 3. Hope this was useful. Please consider liking and subscribing, because that helps my channel and helps me to reach more people. And if you think it was helpful, you can even share this video. But other than that, please look around on my channel and have a lovely, lovely day. And thank you so much. Bye.